Okay, good morning. Those that are, well, I guess it's just about gone afternoon in the UK. So thanks everyone that's hanging around already. So today we're going to try and fit in two decks. We'll start with Grixis Bolas, similar to yesterday with a couple of tweaks. And then later on we will be trying some Dino Belcher, which should be pretty hilarious. So thanks Callum for subbing the league entry for that. So this is what we're going to play first. The Dino Belcher list, I guess I can show that now as well. The Autumn Veils will be Xantid Swarms, that needs changing, but the sideboard in this deck is not important. So the main thing for the Dino Belcher deck is it's this horrific Neoform Eldritch Evolution turn 1 combo monolith. Hang on, let's just make this visible. Yes, this is what we're going to play after Grixis, once we've got a few people watching. So the idea being that on the first turn of the game you can reveal, so with a load of fast mana and possibly revealing Chancellor, you can exile a couple of green cards to, where's he gone? Allosaurus Rider, put this into play, and then with your mana from your fast mana, you can either cast, where is he? Neoform or Eldritch Evolution to sack Allosaurus Rider into Gristlebrand. Draw the entire deck by gaining life from pitching the Autothon Worm to Nourishing Shoal. So draw the whole deck, spend some more fast mana, cast your Laboratory Maniac, and then draw some more cards to win the game from having 0 cards in your library. So pretty straightforward. This has been kind of hilarious in Modern. A lot of people have been posting about it, and then Callum has also been gold fishing this on Magic Online and has had some pretty hilarious results there as well. So we're going to try it in an actual league today, try it in the wild, see if we can achieve a similar Bog Boys-esque success by getting this 5-0'd. We'll give it our best shot. I mean, there's definitely, with this kind of strategy, which is just winning on the first turn of the game, if you get a bit of luck, it's certainly very plausible to imagine that you could do this. Like, say if you queued into like Death and Taxes, Maverick, Lands, Eldrazi possibly, and we're on the play, that sort of thing, we could definitely do that. So if we can dodge blue decks, which is definitely possible at the moment, because there's like Dredge, we queued into like Dredge, Post, and a load of stuff yesterday. If we can dodge blue decks with Force of Will, we could definitely win with this. So interested to see how this goes. And to be fair, now that we don't have the London Mulligan, this actually might be more resilient against blue decks because they can't mold to Force of Will as easily. Because we're back to the horrible Vancouver Mulligan. So this should be more consistent by default than the blue decks trying to find Force of Will. So that's kind of funny as well. Anyway, in the meantime, we're going to play this. We'll crack on with the league now, because I want to make sure we fit both in. The other one shouldn't take particularly long to run through a league, to be fair, but we do want to leave time for that. Hang on, let's just get this visible. Okay, sweet. Let's jump into a league. So I've finally got MTG bot working as well, which is nice. I think this is the right, I think that's all correct, decklist wise. 2 bolts. So we'll talk through the changes while we're waiting to queue, which might be slow. Yeah, so the cantrips, we still have 4 Brainstorm obviously, and we've got a split of 2 Ponders and 3 Preordains. We've still got the Strix, we've still got the Angrath Rampage. This was I was quite impressed with this yesterday, honestly. Like this, you can edict, you can get a Vial behind a board of D&T creatures, you can get a Planeswalker behind like a couple of Strixes and a Snapcaster Mage against control decks, that sort of thing. So the Angrath Rampage actually is pretty flexible, and there's enough artifacts around that I think, and Planeswalkers as well, that I think it's pretty good. And having a 2-mana answer to a Planeswalker is pretty nice. We've cut 1 Nicol Bolas. Now this is, whether it's optimal to have even 1 is still up for debate, but he's pretty sweet. We've been trying to the last couple of days mainly just to try him out. So I wanted to be able to draw him more often, and I think he's merited. Yeah, I think he merits a spot. So that seems fine. Okay, so basic forest go is a weird one. So this could be Post again, which would suck. We do have 2 Damping Spheres in the sideboard for Post now. So could also be something like Maverick without a turn 1 play, or Elves, I suppose. But Elves always has a turn 1 play. This is kind of weird. So Post, because they pass without doing anything. I guess it could be lands, but again seems weird without a turn 1 play. So I'm just going to go Island, and I'll probably Preordain because we've got some removal. I think this is fine. I think just firing off this Preordain is fine. Trying to find more lands, trying to find stuff to win the game. If it's Post, then we need to try and find win cons. Yeah. How's it going, Tom? Okay, so it looks like it might be Depths. I am starting to use my number shortcuts. Okay, so it's Post. Oh, boo! It's actually Post. Ah, jeez. Why do we cure to Post in the first round of the league again? Well, Post would be a great matchup for Dinos. Oh, I've got MTG bot working as well, Tom. So feel free to use. I've made some custom commands as well, which are underneath the chat. So feel free to try some of those. But you can use. Oh, it did work. It did post the league match. Nice. That's good. So hopefully we can somehow steal this first game, which seems unlikely, and maybe we can find our damping spheres for the post-war games, which they shouldn't be expecting. They might, although they will be expecting Blood Moon, I suppose. So, yeah, that sucks. Is this even the same post player from yesterday? It may well be. I don't actually know. They were playing the same version of Candelabra, which looks amazing, to be fair. Right, let's use the F8 key because that was working very well yesterday. Okay, so Jace still isn't really the best thing here. So we'll play the Scalding Tarn. I can't play any creatures this turn, so I'm just going to pass. And I will Brainstorm on their turn. The custom commands won't be on the MTG bot command list, by the way. I've got them listed underneath the stream. One of them's just a YouTube link for my channel. One of them is Bog Boys, and then there's another command as well. So hopefully they don't do anything too horrific this turn. If they play a Thought-Knot Seer, we'll just let it resolve. If it's a Planeswalker, we're going to have to try and find a Force of Will, and then we'll have to pitch this Jace. This seems really horrifically scary. So this is probably something like an Ulamog. Could also be a... Yeah, so this is going to be an Ulamog. So we've almost lost the game at this point. Although the fact we've got a fetch land in play does mean it's not as bad. And we can actually Edict this away next turn. So we want to get rid of the Jace because we're not going to be casting that anytime soon. We'll keep the Hymn, I think, actually. Actually, no, we probably just need land. So we'll probably get rid of the Hymn. It's kind of tough. Next time we're going to Triumph. I guess we probably do want to keep the Hymn. So I'll probably get rid of the Fatal Push. Seems unlikely we're going to be using that. And then we will crack the fetch land. Get an Underground Sea. And we will Edict this next turn. So it's pretty good we have that in that hand. Sweet, there you go. I did the right thing without even reading the chat. That's good. Yep, that resolves. And we're ahead on clock, which is nice, so that's good. Sweet. Okay, that's not really the best draw, but it's better than nothing. Actually, we probably just lost the game now because they resolved the map. This is just going to get Eye of Ugin, so we're basically just dead at this point. Because they can probably even... They can untap all of their lands. They might even be able to just cast something off of it this turn, I don't know. But there's no way of interacting with the map. Eye of Ugin sucks so much, it's not even funny.
What am I gonna do?
Yep. And they have another land. And they're at 27, so these are doing basically nothing. Yep, that resolves. Nothing we can do about that. I would have thought with 4 post lands and Candelabra that they'd be able to just get something off of the map. I guess this is just better value because you get something out of our hand. They don't really need to go quick, to be fair. So I suppose they may as well just cast that. There is no reason for them to go quick, and they already played land this turn, so fair enough. Yep. I'm just going to let them get the Eye of Ugin. Are they going to cast another Ulamog? They have a new... Okay, fine. I'm just going to concede, I guess. There's no way we can get back into this.
Dumpster!
But we are ahead on clock, which is nice. Which is something that I'm not very good at. So, okay. Damping Sphere is coming in. Triumph is coming in. Probably not much else. I guess Flusterstorm's probably not worth it. We want to take out... We want to leave push in. Last Hope's too slow. I'm trying to remember how we boarded yesterday. These can come out. Hymns are fine. Strix is like doable. I think it was just this, honestly. I think this might have been what we did yesterday. Although we didn't have Blood Moons yesterday, but I think this is fine. Yeah, alright, I'm going to smith this. Like, Flusterstorm is unlikely to really do anything. I think I'd rather have push for Thought Not Seer and bolt to race. This could actually be quite good because it could make them exile the... It could make them sacrifice the Candelabra. This is probably fine, actually. This might be good. So we've got 2 Inquisitions. We've got a Triumph to get rid of... We've got a Triumph and a Push to get rid of Thought Not Seers, and we have an Angrath Rampage to get rid of whatever artifact they put into play. So hopefully... And we can get a Volcanic Island as well to be able to cast all of this. So this hand could well get us there. Oh, Christ!
Dumpster!
Well, there goes that plan. Now we need to find a Brainstorm super quick. I suppose we'll play the Tarn. Doesn't really matter what we do on this turn now. Jeez. Oh, why has it got to suck so bad? Now we just need to find a Damping Sphere or a Brainstorm to get rid of the 2 useless Inquisitions. That's so rough. Man alive. Okay, we didn't really need another one of those. We've got Edict. We've got Edictron. We've got all 3 Edicts. Good lord. Absolutely destroyed. Oh, thanks for the follow, Jarvis. We'll be playing dinos after we finished getting dumpstered in Grixis. Oh, we're so dead. This isn't even funny. If only Angrath Rampage could edict enchantments, that would be too busted. Not even funny. It would be if this was worded in a way. Was it the if this was worded like the creature which edicts or discards if there's nothing to edict, that'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, but it's riding a dino. It is kind of misleading, that is true. Oh. So we could find Damping Sphere this turn. Oh. Completely wrecked. Flipping Leyline. Yeah, I know. The fact it doesn't target is good. That's true. But the problem is, once they put the thing into play, we're probably still just dead anyway. Like, Triumph versus Ulamog actually isn't that good. Weirdly enough. Okay, I guess we're casting Strix. Yep. And we're going to have to bin one of our Inquisitions in shame. Yep. All the maps. Good stuff. Oh, I'm pretty sure we played against the same person the first round yesterday as well. I think it's the same username. The avatar looks familiar. Man, Cloudpost is rough. Nice, sweet Grixis deck playing cool new cards. We literally need to find Damping Sphere. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just do the same thing. There's nothing else we can really draw since we don't have enough mana. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, so for those that want to watch Dino Belcher, to be honest, it'll probably be at least a couple of hours until we get to that, since this is the first match. That said, if we get destroyed by Cloudpost a bunch of times, it'll probably be a lot sooner. And then what will probably happen is we'll queue into all of these non-blue linear decks this league and get destroyed, and then when we play Dino Belcher, we'll just queue into mono Forceful decks. I mean, do they even need to play around Force at this point though? Like, they've got Eye of Ugin. I don't know. I don't know what they need to worry about, honestly. I guess we could have like Needle or something, or Blood Moon, but yeah. At least we have another Liliana's Triumph, I guess. So we could go. So we could draw Damping Sphere this turn and still possibly be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So if we draw Damping Sphere this turn, we might be okay. Because we can get rid of the Kozilek. Okay, I guess that's better than nothing. Like, drawing the Force this turn means that I guess I just get it back next turn anyway, so they can just find it and cast it again. Oh, the fact they shuffle back in. It's so bad. I mean, you never know, they might concede. If I was Eric, they'd probably concede. Thanks for the follow, Oathbreaker. Okay, nice. Now we've got a target for Angrath Rampage. Thanks for checking us out. We'll be playing Dino Belcher probably in a couple of hours, depending upon how many post decks we run into. This is the second game. I can't use it now, but I can use it next turn. Yeah, it's not instant. Oh, it targets, doesn't it? Yeah, you're right, I can't use it. You are completely right, it does target. Yeah. And then they have enough mana, right? We're just dead this turn. Uncounterable. Super fun. Sweet.
Well, what do you say after that one? Brutal, savage, wrecked. Absolutely taken down.
Well, wouldn't have mattered anyway. Post. Well, thanks everyone that's watching at the moment. We'll play out the other 4 rounds of Grixis Control, hopefully against better matchups. And then we will play some Dino Belcher, which should be very fun. So if we can queue into the decks of Force of Will this league, that would be preferable. But we'll see how that goes. How's it going, Grim? Good to see you. Yeah, this seems fine. Got him, Tom. So they didn't shuffle. So we don't have any double black cards yet anyway, so we may as well just play the island and pass, since it could be Delver. I mean that command only tells the truth, so it's a clever command. It randomizes, well, it can randomize between people sucking or not sucking. You just have to roll the dice and see. They also didn't shuffle with the second ponder, so now the fact they've gone ponder makes it seem like they're more likely to be something like show and tell. So I guess probably what we'll do is just go Underground Sea, Inquisition, and keep the Brainstorm, and the Force. We'll just keep everything else in hand. I don't think I want to cast the Brainstorm at the moment. I guess I could get rid of this Bolt, to be fair, actually. I probably want to shuffle away the Lightning Bolt. Yeah, let's get rid of this Lightning Bolt. That's probably fine. Wow, rude. Well, I guess this is better for us because now we can play the Inquisition. Hopefully it's not Delver. Okay, it's just aggro, ponder, Jace. Fine. I guess we'll just take this Brainstorm then. So they just don't have any lands. Fair enough. It's like super tempting. I guess I don't really want to force that because I want to snap Brainstorm next turn, but yeah, I'll just let it go. Is there a poll? Oh, nice. Okay, so we'll just go Snap Brainstorm, try and get rid of this Bolt. I guess I don't have to do it now, though. I can just do it on their turn. Yeah, good quality poll. Yeah, good quality poll. See, the system works. The system works. Tom, did you even vote? You didn't even vote, did you? Because there's 2 votes for Tom sucks and none for no, he doesn't. So you can't have voted. I guess I should have tapped differently there, actually. Oh, I suppose... No, I don't need to snap Inquisition because the Jaces can't be Inquisitioned. I should have tapped differently, though, in case you'd countered the Snapcaster, I guess. Then I could... I suppose I want to keep the Bolt anyway, so... Alright, we'll get rid of this, get rid of this. That's fine, we'll shuffle now. Get... I don't really want to get a bunch of non-basics, but I kind of need a second black source, I suppose. Maybe not yet. If I draw him, that'd be really good. So I guess I'll just get an Underground Sea. I suppose I get a Badlands. Doesn't really matter that much. I'm pretty sure in Democracy you can vote for yourself, Tom. That's the whole point. Oh, yeah, maybe Bolt is better for that. Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense. I mean, I'm also hoping they... I mean, they probably don't have very many other blue cards in hand, though, because they've got, like, 2 swords, so I'm hoping the Force of Wills will be enough, but that's totally fair. Maybe that was a bit loose, and I should have got rid of one of the Force of Wills. Could definitely believe that that was the case. I've been paying too much attention to Tom's flipping nonsense. Okay, well, we managed to find a Bolt anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, that's true. I've got hardcast Force up, which is good. That seems fine. I have been using F8, but I definitely seem to still be lower on clock. I think it's just because I'm reading chat too much. You'd have countered that? Fair enough. Because I suppose I can then just kill the Jace, so now he can probably play the Jace with like a Pierce up or something. Yeah, that's true, because they would have gotten rid of the swords and whatnot as well. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Remember, I'm not actually very good at Magic, so... And this is now the 3rd time I've played Grixis Control, and I haven't played it against Miracles yet, so... Alright, well we're just going to do this, and then I can bolt it next turn, and Kolaghan's command it, potentially, if it resolves. Although I guess it'd be better to do it on the end of the next turn. Let's get an island. So this is probably going to be... Pierce, I guess. Nice. Yeah, sure. Yeah, the plows make the Kolaghan's command worse, which is a shame. I suppose now I'll do this just in case. I'll play the. I guess I'll play. No, I should probably hold the sea. Is it worth playing the sea out so that I can bolt? Yeah, trading snaps would have been... Yeah, that's true. Is it worth playing the sea out so I can bolt the Jace if it resolves? Probably not, because I'd rather get rid of this and find a swamp. I think I'm going to pass. Because he's going to go up with Jace anyway, you would have thought. And I can't... I guess this means, to be fair though, it does mean that I could have... Oh, I should have done something on my own step then. Should have probably done this. Never mind. Okay, now I will do this. Don't really want any of these. That's pretty good. I could him, and I've got Force up. I might just do this, I think. I can't Kolaghan's Mind if I do that, because I tapped like a noob. This is probably just fine, though. We didn't hit the Jace, but we hit a Gideon, which seems great. So that's fine. They actually kept both the plows. And it does mean we can pitch force through a Spell Pierce. And I suppose, to be fair, I don't exactly want to keep pitching force to itself anyway. So it's probably Jace, that's fine. Sweet. And yeah, we don't need to get rid of the Snapcaster Mage yet. So they've got a... They probably don't have the Supreme Verdict, I suppose, at this point. Okay, that's pretty gosh darn good. Right there. Him into him's pretty much where we want to be. Predict and Supreme Verdict. Nice. And they didn't play a land last turn, but I don't have anything good to get back. So I probably just on there... I suppose I should probably do it now. I think I want to make them discard this last card. I guess I'll just do it now. I suppose, or should I just wait? We know this isn't a land, so I should probably do this now. I'm just going to do this. Oh, back to basics. Yeah, good shout, good shout. I'll probably get Ranch now. Hopefully that was a back to basics. It was a Snapcaster. Okay, well that was pretty good actually. Yeah, I'll do this now. I suppose I could have waited, but if I find a Jace, I'm going to play that. Or a Bolas, potentially. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, that worked out super well for me there. I have been quite lucky in my ridiculous plays. Oh man, now he's got a Ponder. He did not shuffle, which is very scary. Come on, Bolas. That sucks. I guess this means we can definitely kill a Jace, though, so that's better than nothing. Yeah, he didn't shuffle, I'm afraid. I will play that. I think that's fine. I'm not going to shuffle that away in case he back to basics me. I've already got 2 cards that I can put back with the Brainstorm. That could be loose, but if I do also draw, like, Snap something... I'll hold this one, though. That's fine. Yeah, because I've got a Kolaghan's Command, so Snap Kolaghan's Command around a Spell Pierce would be good. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Right, this F8 hotkey is very good. So if we draw a Bolas off the top ever, we should be in a great spot. He does have 3 cards in hand, though, of which all of which I think are non-lands. That's fine, I think. This might eat a counterspell, which would be great. Yep, that's fine. That's like the best Planeswalker to draw first, really, because they'll probably counter it, because it's annoying and we don't really care. Yep, that sucks. But we do have this to get another swamp, so we're not completely locked out yet. Play this, so I can shuffle away the Badlands. Let's try not to F8 through my turn. Okay, that's great. So I guess what I'll probably do then is... I guess Snap Brainstorm's kind of appealing, which I'll do on his turn. The Kolaghan's Command's pretty good, but I don't have anything to get back with it yet, and I'm not necessarily going to be able to make him discard. So I think we'll go Snap Brainstorm on his end step, shuffle away the Badlands, probably one of the bolts. I can also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can also snap Force of Will if he plays a Jace. Yep, that's fine. Come on, Bolas. Or Jace. We haven't actually drawn any Planeswalkers yet. Okay, we'll run back the same deal. Yep. I'll play that out still, I think. I'm going to hold both of those. I guess I'm actually okay taking a force here. And I guess actually now... that's kind of annoying. So I can't him unless I want to tap a non-basic. Oh no, I can him. No, I can him this turn. But it means I have to shuffle away both of these other cards. Yeah, I have a second swamp, but it's in my deck. So I'd have to shuffle away the Jace and the Force, which don't seem great. So probably what I'll just do is go... Oh, I don't know actually. I guess I can probably do this. Probably go Jace, him, Force, and that's fine. And I'll play out the Volcanic... No, I'll play out the Badlands. I'll play out the Badlands, that's fine. Oh, have... Yeah, fair enough, that makes sense. That makes sense. Damn, now I've got to... Oh, I don't really want to force this because I have a Jace coming soon and I'm going to get ranched by a Force of Will on the backswing. 1, 2, 3. He's probably... Yeah, I think I'm going to let this go. Because he's going to have two... If he has two counters... I could... Because he's probably just got Hardcast Force up. I don't think I can counter this. Otherwise I just lose, pretty much. This is fine. Yeah, I've definitely sequenced this wrong. I should have gotten rid of the Force of Will. That was dumb. But never mind. At least this way, if he set his deck up in a certain way, we might be able to play through that. I'll probably time out. So he's probably got a Force in hand. He did have Hardcast Force there with the counterbalance. That's great. So now we'll him first, which he might just counter. Then we can play the Jace. Although, I guess that... Can we do all of it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5? I think so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we can't. Okay, well, I'm going to him anyway. And then we'll wait a turn. Don't play the him. Oh, God, I didn't see that in time. Well, too late. We're hemming. How am I so far down on clock? Jeez. Oh, last turn. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't going to shuffle away the Jace. I'm actually considering just scooping, honestly, because... Okay, do I want to just slam this Jace? I guess I have to get lucky to win this game. I think I probably have to get lucky to win this game. So I'll do this. Yeah, that makes sense. He's got a... I think he's got a Hardcast Force in his hand though anyway. So I think, yeah, we're just dead either way around. But I don't think we can get through this.
Dumpster!
Okay, that was rough. But we do get 4 Red Blasts, which is sweet. Let's cut the 2 on Old School Forces, bring in the 2 Flusters. Don't think we need anything else. We want to cut probably a Veil, both the Inquisitions, both the Pushes. This is good because it gets rid of... do I just want to cut Strix as well? I guess Triumph is probably worse than Strix. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, because I've got blue-black. Yeah. That makes total sense. Probably like this. You like Spellbombs? Yeah, fair enough. So then I could cut 2 Strix. Yeah, Spellbomb's probably just better than Strix, right? Cut Angraths. I mean, this still kills a Jace. I guess it doesn't kill much else, but is it not worth having? So is Strix so is this cutting it instead of Strix? Strix is fine. Okay. What else am I bringing in though, or am I keeping more of this stuff? Lots of things kill Jace. Fair enough. Like this then, I guess. So I don't really have anything else. You'd keep Third Force? Okay. Oh, I'm actually not doing this right, am I? Because I already took these out. Yeah, hang on. I'm being a Burke. Oh, this actually means I've got less to cut. So I guess I'll probably bring the Strix back in, and then that's fine. I could cut a Tarn. Yeah, the problem is I just don't have very much. I guess leave this in then. That works. Keep Inquisitions. And I can cut one more thing. I'll shave a Strix, I guess. Alright, try this then. Yeah, fair. Okay. We'll do this. Yep, seems good. So probably just turn on Spellbomb then. Turn on Spellbomb off of a swamp. And then we can pass with Island Swamp up if we don't draw another land. And then I'll brainstorm. I guess I should brainstorm on my turn, shouldn't I? So I need to just try and draw enough stuff. If he gets countered, then that sucks. But yeah, okay. But we're gonna have to do this now. Yeah. So they find a Pierce. That's really rough. Okay, nice. So let's get rid of Snapcaster Mage and probably just get rid of one of these blasts. Yeah, I think that's fine. Because I can snap something next turn if I need to. But I don't necessarily... I think I stacked that right so that I've got a blast on top. I could be wrong though. Do I just want to ponder this turn? I don't think so. I think it's worth waiting. I've too late. I've already passed. Yeah, because I can always reb. I can always reb something. So I think it's worth waiting. Do I just want to reb this? I'm kind of tempted just to reb this. I should have to do. Actually, I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't do that because I'd like to hymn them next turn. Really, it'd be nice if I had better lands so I could hymn plus. Actually, I might be able to do that. So if I shuffle away this two cards on top, I might be able to hymn with red backup. So I should get a Badlands here. Get a Badlands here. And then ponder. And see if I can hit another red land. Nice. So actually, I guess we want all of these. And we'll go Volcanic... Swamp, take the swamp now, no, play the swamp, hymn them. And I suppose actually I'll let this go if they counter it. Fair enough, that makes sense. Well, we got a force out of their hand, which seems good, so that's fine. And now if they go for a Jace, we've got that covered with one of the Pyroblasts. Yeah, that's fair enough. Oh, wow, that's super rough. Okay. Yep. See, this is actually a reason why Angrath's... I don't know, I feel like Angrath's is worth it just because it can get rid of stuff like this. Like, Jace you can get rid of easily, but Gideon's kind of annoying. This worked out okay. Did it? I guess I can snap... I guess I can hymn them again. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Yeah, maybe I should have pyroed the force. I was kind of worried about a Jace though, I suppose. I wasn't really expecting Gideon to come down. So now... So I could find a Bolas, which I do have the mana for. So I guess I need to snap... I guess I'll pass the turn, snap Brainstorm on their end step, and go from there, I think. So I should still hymn them now... Yeah, Jace I can blast when it's resolved as well, that makes sense. Yeah. This is just my inexperience from being a chuckle nuts. Wow, do they have a double? Do they have double force? So I'll snap Red Blast on their end step, and if they play a back to basics, I can also just snap blast the back to basics as well. To be fair, I guess. Geez, they're double force anyway, so there we go. I guess they've got something good in hand. Wow, their hand's been very good. Mine was good as well. I just didn't play it very well. Jeez. I'm just gonna Red Blast this, I think. Don't really want that to resolve. Why am I not paying red mana? Because I am a tool. Oh, yeah, sorry, why didn't I blast the force? I don't know. I completely forgot that was the plan. I don't know, I didn't even think about it again. I don't know, I just completely... Yeah. No, you're totally right. I just completely screwed that up. Because I'm a complete nuts. Great. So I could just snap him here because he's been trying to like protect his hand so much. So I think I'm just going to snap him. Means we're not getting rid of the Gideon anytime soon, but he's forced a will twice to protect his hand, and he's not played any more lands. So I think I'm just going to snap him. And I shouldn't have done what I did there either. But anyway, we're going to do this. Yeah, it's probably crap now, I completely agree. Yeah, we can learn from the mistake, don't worry. This is a learning stream. That's definitely going to get rebbed. So we can draw a Jace off the top. Not a Jace. We can draw a... There's a few things we can draw off the top. So Bolas would be great. That doesn't do anything. I think I'm going to try and hit a Bolas. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because he doesn't have a Snapcaster in hand. Okay, I mean that's like better than nothing, and it means we can draw to a and we can block as well. So actually, this works. This is fine. None of those are great, but that's not the worst in the world. So this should survive a turn. Oh, actually, I can shuffle away this Inquisition, can't I? So I can also get... I tap like an idiot, so I'm going to have to get a non-basic, which is fine. So let's do this. I haven't played a land yet. Let's do this. Let's play the Strix off of a Badlands. Guess it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so we might be able to find a Bolas. I'll block. Oh shit! I'll block with the Strix because I think I'd rather buy this. Actually, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. Maybe I'd rather buy back the Snapcaster Mage. That could be wrong. Let's Brainstorm because I might be able to find a Bolas first. Okay, that's not bad. The Force of Will's not bad either. I'm going to put both the Brainstorms back and cast this Preordain first in case I still hit Bolas. These can just go on the bottom, I think, for the time being. That's fine. And I guess I'll just cast this. Means I can't force now, though, which may be completely wrong. Yeah, the Elder Spell would probably be good here, that's fair. Let's cast this. And I guess I'll just pass the turn. Actually, I could probably downtick with the Narset, to be fair. I think I'm going to downtick with the Narset, because I could hit a blue card, and they're not going to hit both. Okay, that was pretty good. Because we can chump whichever one we want. Like, they can't kill either of them with the Knight, so that seems pretty good. We are super low on clock, though. This person's very good at keeping up on clock. Yep. Wow, okay. I guess they're playing around Snapcaster Mage. Yeah, I guess they're playing around Snapcaster Mage, trading with the Knight and then getting Edicted, which makes sense. I'm going to snap this off. Okay, we get a bunch of looks this turn. Sweet. So we put back Narset. I'm going to put back Force, I think. And we're just going to go 2, 3, 4, 5. Play this, and then I can Kolaghan's Command the Knight. This is what we all came to see, folks. I actually make Knights as well, which we're not going to do yet. Oh no, I can't make Knights because I'm going to kill this, but yeah, nice. And look, we got the Vorthos kill, guys. We got the Vorthos kill there. K-Command first. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I should have K-Commanded first. Totally right there. I'm a complete dungus. Let's get an Underground here, yes. Now I have to wait, actually, because we could get back to basics. Yeah, fair enough. I'll do it in his... I'll do this in his upkeep. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to pass. Oh, man. I should have done that on my turn, I guess, but back to basics still sucks. Nuts. Council's Judgment is fine. We can counter this. He gets to kill Bolas, which sucks, but... we've still got Jace and Narset, which is fine. I mean, you obviously have to kill Bolas. Yeah, that's a shame. We managed to kill the Gideon though, which is good. Okay, nice. Let's Inquisition, I guess. See what's going on here. Nice, just a land, and I will Brainstorm then. That's all fine. Yeah, I think I'll just keep these. That all seems fine. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'll put the Force back, to be honest. Can I get back a Snapcaster Mage? I can. So I'll buy the Snapcaster Mage back and make him discard, I guess. Yeah, I could have done that. But I'm a chuckle nut, so we didn't do that. But they were holding an island, though, to be fair. So I think they drew the command, whatever it's Council's Judgment. We're going to lose the time because I'm a Burke. What am I even doing? Let's just do this now. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's just pass. I should have kept Force. Yep. Entreat would do it. Not playing this very well at all. I guess I'll do this and draw the Brainstorm. That all seems fine. Put this back, put this back, shuffle this. Problem is I'm just not going to have enough time left on the clock. Yeah. Put on top, put on top, put on top. So I know this is painfully awful that I keep losing these blue mirrors to time. Yeah, no, let's take it easy, Callum. Put on top, put on top. So we should have this game locked up, but we're going to run out of time in the third game, which is annoying. And now I can start ticking up with the Jace, I think, honestly. I guess I may as well play this, in case they have a Snapcaster Mage. That's fine. So we'll uptick again, and we should have this sorted. No, that's fine, you can have that. And we're all good. So they've only got a plough in hand. We can ultimate the Liliana next turn. We should be all good. But we're only going to have 4 minutes for the last game, which sucks. And what we're going to do now is just pass the turn aggressively, and I can just make tokens. Because I just need to save clock. That's fine. So I'm not doing anything optimally, I'm just trying my best to see if I can save some clock for the last game. That literally doesn't matter. Interesting that they have that in their deck though. Okay, sweet. So, they should definitely be dead. Council's Judgment would be rough, but we're all good. Okay, so that's a real shame.
Wow, what is...
I have tried to keep up on clock, but I'm not very experienced with Grixis Control yet, so keeping up on time I definitely find very challenging. I guess it's kind of silly in a way, in that definitely in paper I'd be doing better with this because we'd be sharing the clock, which is kind of a stupid way of looking at it, I suppose. But yeah, I just don't know. I'm not very intuitive with this yet. But I think this is fine. I don't think I'd want to change anything. I might bring in the Angrath Rampage, honestly, just for the Gideon. Yeah, I've essentially lost this match because of the clock, which is pretty annoying. But it's just something. There's no way around it. I need to just get better at it. So the more practice that I have, the better I'll get at the clock. And we're also against an opponent that's very experienced with their deck because their clock management is great. I've got to do, because like basically with this deck, the simple stuff like what to keep with Brainstorm in what situation, etc., and even when to cast Brainstorm is something I'm not very experienced with. So I have to think about that, whereas my opponent doesn't and only has to make the more complicated decisions, basically, like what I could have in hand. Whereas I'm mostly just thinking about how to play the deck as opposed to what they could have some of the time, because I just don't have... I'm not experienced enough. Wow, we actually have 61 cards in the deck. Oh no, I brought the Angrath in. So I'm going to cut... I don't know, actually. Maybe the Angrath's not worth it. But the Gideon's pretty annoying, and it's kind of hard to kill. I think I'll cut the Veil, to be honest. I think this is better, because I just want to kill the Gideon so badly. But yeah, we have lost the match because of the clock, which is a shame. And actually, in every single Grixis Control League so far, I have lost a match just the clock, which is annoying. So the first one we would have gone 4-1, the second one we would have gone 3-2, and this one we're going to lose this second round. Dreadball might be better. The fact it can hit artifacts is not bad though. Like, it's nice having another way to hit artifacts in the deck, because we only have 2 Kolaghan's commands. This probably isn't a keep, but I think I have to mull that. There's only 1 land. This is a keep, and we'll just go turn 1. We'll keep that, whatever, that's fine. I probably shouldn't have done because it didn't kill them, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, K-Command does hit it, but I've only got 2, so having another black-red card that can hit artifacts and whatever you want seems pretty good. Actually, I should probably just ponder here to try and find lands. I guess this gives us a quick clock. I might keep this, to be honest. I think I'm going to have to keep this, actually, as strange as that might be, because I've only got 3 minutes left, so we're going to have to play the clock here. Oh yeah, I might have done. Yeah, I should have brought in the second. Well, the oh right, I don't actually have a dreadball though. So I can't hit. I don't have a dreadball to kill the Gideon, which might well just be better still. That's very true. Right, let's pass a turn. Brainstorm on their end step. Try and find another land, and then we can go snap, bolt, snap, and try and cheese them out that way. Problem is, they can just do that a lot better with a back to basics or a. Okay, that's great. I'm going to get rid of the Spellbomb so we don't have time to use it, and I'm going to probably just get rid of this 4th land. And I'm going to crack this, and I'm going to bolt them. And I'm going to do that off of a Volcanic Island. So we can force something if we need to. The Liliana doesn't matter, it's too slow anyway. I probably should have got a Badlands with that, but I can... whatever, I don't think it matters. I should have gone Badlands and Volcanic Island, actually. Which would have been a lot better. But I don't think I want to play this turn anyway, so we'll get a... Underground Sea with this one. They might just counter the Snapcaster. If they counter the Snapcaster Mage, I am going to force Fluster in response. Because I just don't have time. I guess that's just bad, but yeah, whatever. That doesn't matter though. That's fine. We're going to pass, and then we're going to go flashback, Brainstorm on their end step. The fact that Snapcaster Mage didn't stick is pretty bad, because this one's probably not going to be able to close the door in time with 6 cards in their hand. Yeah, that's fine. I think what I actually need to do is just play this deck off stream a couple more times really before streaming it next. So I probably won't stream for the rest of this week. I might do tomorrow. I'll see how it goes. I'll see how the Dino Belcher League goes later. If we cash with the Dino Belcher League, I might just run that back tomorrow, just for the fun of it. But I probably won't stream otherwise. And I should probably just practice this deck a bit more off camera to try and get a bit quicker with it. This is why I've never streamed something like Miracles or something like that. And we can get rid of this and possibly that. Actually, we're just going to get rid of both of these. I stacked that wrong though, because the Bolas is on top. Yeah, never mind. Let's get in 4-2, cast the Preordain, cast the Inquisition. I should have Preordained first, I guess. Put on top, put on top. We can keep the Jace, but we're not really going to cast the Jace. Yeah, Bolas has been really sweet. Definitely liked Bolas. Baneslayer Angel. Okay, sure. Yeah, Bolas I've been super impressed with. He's probably still not optimal. Like, if you were trying to play Grixis optimally, you probably shouldn't have him in the list, but he's been really fun, and he's honestly quite castable. Even against these back-to-basics decks. Like, if this resolves, they need to answer it that turn, or they just lose. It's so good. Like, the +1 is way better than it might look, which seems silly, but... Like, guaranteed 2 for 1 every single turn. And it's like, what do you want to exile to that? There's not a lot that you really want to exile, so... I think I'm going to have to force this. We're pretty much just dead, though. And I pitched the wrong goddamn thing. I should have pitched the Bolas. So annoying. And I should have shuffled away this Jace, which is on top. Oh, jeez. So bad. So bad. We're just dead, though. There's no way I can catch up in time. I'm going to play this Liliana, I think. Actually, I should probably play the Jace, because I could find a land for this Bolas and then do this. They've got a Gideon. Oh Christ! So we need to draw a land for this. We need to draw a black source this turn, which we did not. That's not what I want to do. Let's do this. Find something. We can put this back. Doesn't really matter, I guess, at this point. I guess I'll put this back and this back. But yeah, Bolas has been really fun. Been very impressed with Bolas. We're actually even quite close to killing them, which is a real shame. Like, we're actually even not that far off, I don't think. We put them under a lot of pressure. And like, they have to make knights with this. They can't kill the Liliana, so great, you just have a Council's Judgment. Yeah. No. Oh, so annoying. See, streaming Delver is okay because that wins more quickly often, so it's not as punishing. That's a shame. I think we could well have won this, to be honest. We're definitely not in the worst spot. Like, even with the Gideon in play, like, we would have been able to draw Bolas. So that's a real shame. And it's a shame to lose another one to time, but it's just inexperience is all it is. But it was some sweet games, though. It was some really sweet games. So thanks everyone that's hanging around at the moment. Sorry about the losing to time, which has happened in the last 3 Grixis leagues. But my name's Ethan, if you've not seen me stream before. I'm the unfortunate chap that managed to managed to top 32 the Legacy Challenge with Bog Boys, which is hilarious. So there is a Bog Boys command. If you want to see that. There's also replays of that on my YouTube channel if you want to relive the hilarity, which was pretty good. And so today we are going to carry on playing some Grixis, finish off this match, league even, try and see if we can not time out in other rounds, and then we're going to play some Dino Belcher, which should be really good fun. So Callum's donated for the Dino Belcher League, and that should be hilarious. So hopefully we can try and cheese some nerds, get a 5-0 with another horrific deck. Should be a good time. I think it doesn't post the link if you've requested it recently, Tom. I don't know how MTGBot works, honestly. But thanks for the follows. Thanks for everyone checking us out. Hope you're having a good time. This is a pretty chilled out stream. I don't think it needs caps. I don't think it cares about that. I think it's because it's posted it literally just before you put it in. Maybe it does need caps. Who knows? I didn't think it worked on caps. Alright, it does care. Fine. But didn't you type hard truth earlier with a capital T? I'm pretty sure that's not got a capital T. Did you try hard truth with a capital T? You did. I thought that was a lowercase t, so I don't think it cares. I think it's just on a timer. Because the number of people that probably mistype capital letters in these things, I can't imagine they code it so that yeah, it's just on a timer. You can't spam it, I think is the idea. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a shame. There is a chance that you might not suck one time, but unfortunately the truth is what it is. You'll just have to try again and see whether it changes. I think those are the three commands that I've got in there, and I've added the quote that Chase wanted to add when we played Bog Boys. This is when we played the first Bog Boys League. I said we'd definitely win a game, and we went 0-5-0-10, which is also on the YouTube channel. So that was good fun. It took me ages to work out why MTGBot wasn't working, because I added myself on the website, made MTG Bot a mod, but it didn't do anything. So I just left it for about a month and periodically just tried refreshing it. And then I went, and it turns out you have to go to the MTG Bot channel page, and you have to like add yourself in the MTG Bot chat, which doesn't say anywhere, doesn't say it on the website. So that was very confusing. What do you mean it might work how I say it should? It does work how I say it should. No, it's not random which person it is. It's random whether it tells you suck or not. So you might not suck if you try it, is what I'm trying to say. It's always you. That's the point. It's a judgment on whether you suck or not. And apparently you just do every time, so... So you can try it again and see whether you still suck, but... It's the output that's random, not the user. What do you mean? You didn't code it. Cynical much? Took me ages to get that to work. That's why I wanted MTG Bot to work on the channel, because you can make it do stuff like that. It's not the easiest thing to do. Has to like query what do you call it? I can't remember. It involved queries. All right, let's move on to our next victim. Try and see if we can win the last 3 rounds without timing out would be nice. Okay, this is a keep. So we'll preordain on the first turn to try and find a land. We do have a Narset though, which is pretty nice if it's a blue deck. And we've got an Inquisition too, so this is a pretty good hand. We'll preordain, try and find another land, see if we can find a force of one if we need that. So it could be Delver, could be Show and Tell. Looks like Delver. Okay, so now we definitely want to just find lands, really. This could well get dazed, but we do have a Preordain there. Okay, this is fantastic. So put this on top, put this on top. And then we can get a basic swamp next turn and Inquisition them. So definitely feeling okay at the moment. So as I understand it, the Delver Grixis matchup is good in the favour is in the favour of Grixis Control, but you need to focus on getting your mana base set up around Wasteland first. So we need to prioritise finding our basics, which we've now done, and then we can basically pretty much every card in our deck after that's pretty good. So let's get a swamp. I could misunderstand that, but I'm pretty sure that's how the matchup works. Let's get a swamp, let's Inquisition them. So this could get Spell Pierce, that's fine, then we can just cast the Preordain. We've got a Kolaghan's to command to kill the Delver anyway. So we're going to get bolted, that's fine. And we'll just take one of these Pyromancers. Actually, I might take the Days. I might take the Days, honestly. So they could be more aggressive. I'm going to take this, because I'd like to Kolaghan's command this next turn. Now we can Preordain again. The Jace is actually not that bad. I don't really need the island. Do I want the Jace? I think the Jace is pretty good. Because they don't find another land, then we can just lock them out of the game. So I think this has got a really high upside to it. So we have to hope that they don't find a land in the next 2 turns. So they need to miss a land for 2 draw steps. Next turn we're going to Kolaghan's command this, hope they don't have a Daze or a Spell Pierce. We'll do it in their upkeep. And the turn after that we will probably play the Jace. If they found a land, then we'll have to think a little bit more carefully, because I'll probably end up playing the Pyromancer. So let's do this now. Oh, I need to do this off of a non-basic, so I should have played the Volcanic Island possibly. So I guess I'll get a Badlands here. Actually no, I want to get... No, I can get a Badlands. If they waste us, they waste us. I don't think they're going to wasteland us. Hopefully we can dodge a counter spell. Please, can we dodge a counter spell? Thanks so much for the follow, Eduardo Basoli. Thanks for checking us out. Nice. So now we just need to slam this. Damn it. Okay, that's pretty bad for us. So just going to slam the Pyromancer. Although to be fair, we can bounce the Pyromancer with the Jace, so that's probably fine. Do I have anything I can snap back? I have an Inquisition. I think I'm still going to go Jace, bounce. I think that's probably still the best thing to do. If they've got a daze, they've got a daze. I don't have anything good to deal with this at the moment. Although that means the Jace gets killed, doesn't it? So maybe that was the wrong thing to do. Hey, how's it going, Bonds MTG? Thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. This gets chain lightninged, so that's actually crap. So that was silly. Let's undo this. I shouldn't have shuffled. That was really silly. I completely fluffed that up. Yeah, this has not worked out very well. I guess I'll Inquisition and Preordain, and I'll put this Narset back for now. I'll go Narset. Narset Snapcaster might be fine. Although I guess I don't need to land this turn. So I could go... Actually, I guess I want to hold up the Snapcaster Mage in case they attack into it. So maybe I should go Narset Jace. And I'll go this way around. Oh no, because I'm going to have to Preordain in the way. I am so stupid. And I've already played land this turn. I'm just going to Inquisition them and then pass. Yeah, watch out for days, that's fair. Okay, this definitely doesn't look like we're in good shape. So I'm going to do this. Pass the turn. Hopefully the fact that we're not going to get value off the Snapcaster means he might attack into it. But then the problem is they've got a second Pyromancer anyway. So it's not even that good. So we're going to do this. We're not going to play around days here. That's fine. And I stacked my deck like a complete... No, I haven't. I guess the Narset's fine to keep on top. I might actually just force this. I think I'm just going to force a will this. Because now we can just play Narset this turn. Oh, we got Jace on top. Nice. I'm not as stupid as I might look. Let's play the Volcanic Island. And I will keep up the Volcanic... I'll keep up the Volcanic Island. Sweet, and then we can do this. We know the Narset's on top, that's fine. Yes, we'll put that on the bottom. Okay, we might be okay here. So for those just joining, we've got this match and then 2 more left. That's very scary. We've got this match and then 2 more left to play with... I think I'm just going to bounce this. I suppose I have to Brainstorm, really. Okay, that worked out really well. What do I have? I've got a Kolaghan's Command, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can Kolaghan's Command, kill this, and make them discard a card. I actually can't kill this because it's a 1/3 for some ungodly reason. Jeez, and I don't have anything else. And this means when they attack without paying its mana cost. Gee whiz. So they can bolt the Jace, and they've got... Yeah, this has not worked out very well. So let's put this back. And I guess I'll have to put the Narset back. I suppose I could Narset to try and find a removal spell. That might be fine too. Actually, what I could do is put the Bloodstained Mire back and the Underground Sea back. Snapcaster Inquisition the Chain Lightning in their hand. Then they've just got a Vapor Snag. And they shouldn't be able to kill the Jace with what they've got left. And they've got a Bolt in the Yard which they can use to shoot the Jace. I think this is probably better. I should have played the land then. I've stacked that wrong because I'm a tool. But I think I'm going to do this and take the Chain Lightning. And then that works out fine. But I've not played this very well. Wow, okay. I guess we'll just take the true name? No, I know we'll take Chain Lightning, of course. Because they can't necessarily resolve that next turn. Okay, so this has been played pretty loosely. And we are once again behind on clock. Kolaghan is better? Probably is, just better. I'm not very good at this game, if anyone's noticed that at all. And because I put left, well, I guess the land on top's fine. We do kind of want mana. But they've got a true name in hand, something unknown. They're probably going to, I assume they're going to bolt the Jace. I guess they could, there's not really anything else they've got, right? Daze or bolt, so, or a chain lightning. So they could chain lightning the Jace. Actually, they can't chain lightning the Jace. That would be great if they could chain lightning the Jace. Because then we can pay for it. Yeah, so for those just joining, we've got this and then 2 more matches of Grixis afterwards, and then we will play some Dino Belcher, courtesy of Callum Smith. Play that through a league. I'm trying to practice being quicker on clock, which is not going very well. Yeah, so they're going to cast the bolt, which makes the most sense. Probably just bolt the Jace. They're going to bolt me, which also makes a lot of sense. I forgot I was at 7 actually. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's attacking me too. Well, we're definitely blocking here. Yeah, I am actually at 7, which is true. So I might bounce this, actually. Damn, and they got the true name? As if. Oh, man. Yeah. So now we need to find edicts really badly. Probably just dead here. I think I've screwed this up the last couple of turns. I've made reasonable decisions in some sense, but I've also really screwed up other decisions. I have to crack this because I know I've got to land on top. So that's kind of whatever. I suppose what I should probably do... Let's not do that. I suppose what I should probably do is cast the Narset first. Because if I find an edict off of the Narset, of which I've got 3 in my deck, I can bounce this first. So I think I'm going to Narset first. Because I might be able to find an edict with this. We did not, which is super rough. So I guess we'll take the him because it doesn't really matter. So now we're actually just dead, I think. I think we're literally just dead now. But I think that was the right line. There's a bolt. Yeah, I think that was the right line. Because we needed to bounce an edict, so I think that's fine. Thanks so much for the follow, Floorfile. Thanks for checking us out. Yeah, so I think what I'll probably do is play some Grixis off stream to try and practice being a little bit quicker, and then we'll stream it again. Oh, jeez. And I think we had to take the removal, the burn damage there instead of this anyway, and just hope they didn't hit a land. The fact they did hit a land is super rough. So there's really, really nothing we can really do about that, unfortunately. I think we just, yeah, I didn't play super tight, and we did get punished. Okay, so bring in blasts, bring in Flusterstorm, Deluge, and Marsh Casualties all make sense. Cut at least 1 force. We'll probably cut the... We'll see whether we need to cut the Bolas. We have to cut the Angrath Rampage against... what do you call it? Pyromancer, I think. Liliana's Triumph we need to bring in. I guess we probably actually do want to keep it in the deck, to be honest, because we really need to kill true names. That said, we might not have enough space. Maybe we don't want to bring in as many blasts, but we do need to kill true name. Maybe we can cut another force. Everything seems pretty good. Do I want to cut Inquisition against Delver? Maybe. I guess this also takes true name. I guess I have to cut this. I probably don't want as many blasts against Delver, but it is very good. Maybe I just do cut 2 force. Maybe that's fine because we've got plenty of ways to try and get rid of. This is probably the fact this isn't instant speed is probably a bit rough. Like we've got a bunch of ways to get rid of stuff out of their hand. Do I cut the hymns maybe because these get dazed? I know hymn's very good though. And I don't necessarily want to cast double black as much. Kolaghan Smil's good, Strix is good. So I think I'll do this. Then I need one more cut. I guess a Jace actually is probably the cut because it's 4 mana. So we'll give this a go. I think this is reasonable. I could definitely see that cutting the hymns is wrong, but cut him versus is it? Yeah, I think cutting him makes sense because we're not about the long game necessarily. We need to just stabilise. We'll play first. This seems fine, if a little bit rough. So I guess I'll go Underground Sea turn 1 and Inquisition them. Or maybe I should go Scalding Tarn and play around days, and then I can push something on the first turn. Is Red Blast... Do you mean cut Red Blast? I guess I should probably just play around days. I can Inquisition the following turn, potentially. Is Red Blast just too risky to expose because of Wastelands, is that right? That's fine. Okay, so we can push this with Days back up, which is what we're going to do. I suppose if I'd Inquisition they wouldn't have been able to do anything about that though, so that's also possibly silly. So hopefully we don't get Wastelanded. But we do have another Liliana's Triumph to kill something else, so we are going to get Wastelanded, fine. So we can survive through this, we've got another land. I do want Blast, yeah, okay, fine. I don't know, I didn't necessarily want all 4, I guess, in case you get Wastelanded, but maybe I should have. I think, yeah, 3 or 4 shouldn't make too much difference for the time being. Okay, that's pretty good. I think I'm just going to play the island this turn though, because I really need to get my mana sorted. I can Edict this another time. So for now I'm going to pass, I think. Thanks so much for the follow, Genelton Lopes. Thanks for checking us out. Now they have the days. That's fine. The problem is the Magic Online meta is also full of people that are extremely practiced with their decks. So, oh, this got worse. Okay, I guess, and we can't play around days here. Let's brainstorm, see what we find before this resolves. Didn't find a bolt or anything. The Polluted Delta is pretty good though, so, oh, that's actually pretty good. We can't play around a days though, but we've got a couple of turns. What am I going to get rid of? I kind of want all of these. This isn't going to do anything though now, so I guess we'll get rid of the Liliana's Triumph. And we'll put land on top, and then we can shuffle away the Triumph. I think that's fine. And I can snap push potentially at some point in the future too. Yeah, this makes sense. I'm pretty sure I put a land on top. Have I not put a land on top? What did I do? I put Preordain on top. Fine, that doesn't matter. Okay, so cast the Delta. Let's crack this, Inquisition them, and then we can Preordain. And then we can start picking off things with Liliana. That's pretty good, so we'll get rid of the Chain Lightning. And I will fire, I think I will Preordain because I don't want to get this double days. So if they want to double days this, they can go nuts, which they probably won't. It does put a lot of clock on the board though. Okay, they are going to double days. See, this is great because this means... oh, I should have... Damn, I misclicked through that. That was such a punt. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to pay for that. That's so annoying. Never mind. We can still cast this through days, but we're going to do Snapcaster push on the Delver next turn anyway. That was a mistake. I meant to pay for that. Or we'll just do that, I guess. That also works. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Let's get a island. Let's just think, how does this go wrong? So I need to pay 2, I'll get a 7. They'll have 3 cards in hand, one of which is a daze, one of which is a land, one of which we don't know about. I think either way around I'm going to take a bunch of life here, so I'm going to just do this and hope that this resolves. Wow, okay, so we're probably just dead then? What a draw.
Dumpster!
We are actually literally just dead, so that sucks. I think that was right though. Like whatever we did there was going to get pierced plus dazed. And if I had not been at all last turn, we would have been able to play through 2 days, but I think there was nothing we could really do about that. So that sucks. Learning a lot though, which is good. Thank you very much to the huge number of people that are actually watching this. Despite my sloppy play. Sloppy is something we're very good at here, so... We're still going to play the league out though, because it's good practice. That's a shame.
Wow, what do you say after that one? Brutal, savage, wrecked. Absolutely taken down.
Well, at least we're definitely going to have time for Dino Belcher, which is good. At least, and we are actually doing what we wanted to do, which is run into some Force of Will decks now, and that means hopefully for Dino Belcher we can run into all the uninteractive non-Force of Will decks. And I've never played Dino Belcher before, so hopefully Callum comes back to help us with our decisions for that. And since it's a turn 1 or bust deck as well, I shouldn't be timing out against anybody, which would also be good. Good lord. I might have to think about not playing Grixis Delver on stream, so I stop timing out and maybe choose some. I might play some Delver, I guess, next time. I don't know. I need to not time out so much. Delver was going really well when we were playing that before, and now I guess since we're out of the Mull to the Nuts London Mulligan phase, might be okay. I'm obviously joking. You can still just Mull to the Nuts. But if you want to watch any past broadcasts, there is a YouTube link. So the Bog Boys challenge playthrough is on the YouTube link. Previous Grixis Control leagues have been on the YouTube link, as well as a bunch of other stuff. So feel free to check that out. Thanks for all the follows today. I just do this for fun because I got a couple of months before I start a job in London, so I've got a bit of free time. And this is just a good way to kind of annoy my friends. So if anybody else wants to hang out as well as there are today, then that's just extra. That's just bonus. So it still constantly amazes me that there's people, that the number of people that watch the stream actually do. So very much appreciate it. Yeah, 4-colour deck might be better. Callum was saying the same thing, that it might just be better. So we might try some of that. But I think what I'll probably do, I don't know whether to stream that though, because that's going to take just as long. And I've never really played a Punishing Fire deck before, so some of the lines are going to be a bit trickier. But I guess I should just watch Chase's YouTube first a few times before I play that. I did watch a couple of those the other day. They're pretty sweet. Very well explained. Oh, we had the longest queue time I've ever had a couple of weeks ago. Or was it last week? It might have been last week. We had an 8 minute plus queue time, which was rough. I don't know what that was about. But this deck's been fun though. I suppose you might be able to put a Bolas in the 4-colour Decklist. The mana base should be able to cast it, right? I don't know how easily it casts double black. I'm pretty sure it plays Liliana's, doesn't it? So could well play. Might be able to fit a Bolas in there. It's not optimal, but it is very fun. And we are all about the fun on this stream. So probably, depending upon how quickly the last matches go, at least an hour away from, probably about an hour away from playing Dino Belcher. So yeah, I know they usually play, but I'm trying to get practice. So I pretty much always play my leagues out. That's probably fine. Did I just click the wrong button? I might have clicked the wrong button there. I thought I clicked pass priority, but I might have just hit F8 somehow? What just happened there? Jeez, okay. That's pretty annoying. Wow, okay, I actually skipped my first turn somehow. That's the danger of using hotkeys, is if you misclick and hit the wrong flipping button. Is this the same person we just lost to? It might well be. Yeah, I'm not gonna, what do you call it? Actually, that doesn't matter. I'm not gonna win through if we're dead for prizes for sure. Maybe I should have forced that. I don't think it matters that much. Yeah, for sure. That's what I normally do. I'm also just playing this super badly now because I'm not really, not really thinking about this. I suppose you could always just drop and go to the Dino League. Yeah, for sure. I don't want to lose all my viewers by being horrific before we get to dinos. Okay, so if it's true name, we can just force this. And we'll pitch one of the Brainstorms. Actually, I suppose I should probably pitch the Narset, because I'm not really going to play that yet. We will Brainstorm on there instead though, and try and find a land so we can snap push something. That works. So I guess we'll put... We can just draw both of these, I think. I think that's fine. And I guess we'll do it on their end step. Can they grow anything yet? They cannot. Yeah, I don't usually get salty. I get frustrated with my own poor choices, but I don't think I really get salty. Oh no, I still have a land on top, don't I? That's probably fine. So we can get an island. I think I'm going to do this now. I don't know, it doesn't really play around Daze, but it does play around Pierce. I guess I should just pass. I'm not really under any pressure. They're only 1/1, so I should just pass and take it a bit slower. Okay, so that was a good reason to wait. I know I've got a land on top. I think I still need to try and hit something with... I think I still need to Brainstorm though, because I don't want to pitch the Brainstorm to the Force, because I don't know if our top decks are going to be good enough. Maybe they are. I don't know. Let's play an island. So, problem is I could still just miss on the Brainstorm. I guess I just have to force this because I just lose otherwise, basically. And we're gonna Snapcaster push one of the Terramanders and then hope to draw something off the top. That's all we can really do. And we'll do it on the end step so that if he dazes, he doesn't get to cast another spell. I think that makes sense. And I guess I'll get a Badlands because it doesn't really matter if we get Wastelanded at the moment because we've got so many things that are susceptible. And the thing as well is, like, I think playing the league out makes a lot of sense because I just need to get better at playing this kind of deck more quickly while streaming, and the only way I can do that is practicing it on stream. So, but you are right, we will scoop for sure. Okay, that's a really good draw actually. I guess I should hold up the Badlands for Bolt. That's also a really good draw, so that's okay. And we can block this with the Strix, so in a good spot now actually, after fighting our way through that. So maybe I made some good decisions there, who knows. Yep, can't really think about that. But I do appreciate everybody watching, it's really fun. I just do this to amuse myself and basically hang out with my friends in London, so anyone else watching is a bonus. And we do have a good time here. So I guess they've got another one, or maybe a Delver. Still just happy to trade here though, because at some point it's going to get big enough to be annoying. Yeah, so they just have another one. That is fine. They can't bolt it yet though. We can't make it out of bot range 1, 2, 3. They've only cast 3, so yeah, not just yet. So let's ponder, see what we can find. That's great actually. Could get dazed or pierced though, so I think what we'll do this turn is just hymn them, and we'll go Volk, Lily, him, no, and then we'll go... Is this mono blue Delver? I guess it must be. This does put us at risk of them flipping this next turn though. Wow, they have Curious Obsession in their deck? Rough. That's pretty spice. We'll attack with this. So they still can't do it next turn, I don't think, because none of those were instants or sorceries. So even if they played a land, maybe they could do it with a land 1, 2, 3. No, so they can't do it this turn, which is great. And then this coming turn we can edict them, which we're still going to do. Jesus. Now we can't do that? Okay, now I think I'm going to shuffle away the Liliana. Wow, they had another Curious Obsession in hand. That's so rough. Is that even the right thing? Because is Curiosity not better? Is Curiosity... I guess it makes it +1/+1, but is Curiosity not just better because it doesn't fall off? Maybe that's just wrong because you're being aggressive anyway. Right, so now let's get rid of this Liliana, get a swamp. Swamp. And see if we can hit removal for this. We didn't, but we can make it so it doesn't deal combat damage. Yes, so that still works. So we'll go Jace, Bloodstained Mire. No, we'll go Bloodstained Mire, Jace. Then we can bounce it. this is still fine because they need to flip the Delvers anyway. So we're going to do this, pass the turn, and now we're still kind of in this. Hopefully this doesn't just blind flip, which it probably will because that's how a Legacy works. They did not blind flip, so that's good. Hopefully this is just a land. We need to fade like one draw step. You say Standards deck, it does have Delver in it. And we're not quite dead yet, so yeah, that's fine. Oh wow, okay. It does have Merfolk Tricksters though, which are pretty rough. So we might be getting killed by a standard deck. And we have a Jace on top, which doesn't really do anything. I know, what can we bounce with a Jace? So let's tick this up. We'll bounce the Terramander, I guess, because that gets rid of the Curious Obsession. And we'll tick this up on one of the Delvers. Yeah, this still works. Yeah, the dive down is going to get us real good. We haven't seen anything like that, but... Jeez!
Dumpster!
I don't know, I think bouncing the Terramander I think is still right there. Yeah, exactly, that's what we did, so I think that was the right thing to do, as you say. Kill one Delver and then hope it doesn't flip. I don't think there's any way we can win otherwise. We just can't. We can't take card. We can't let them keep drawing cards because we'll just lose anyway. All right. So obviously these are all coming in. This can come in. The Marsh Casualties might not be as good. Maybe Triumph seems really good actually because they're not playing Pyromancer. Yeah, Merfolk, Trickster, and Curious Obsession. Yeah, get got. Am I right? So good. I think everything else is pretty good. So we'll cut the hymns maybe, because this can turbo out the Terramander as well, and they're probably just playing 4 Terramanders by the looks of it. We can cut the Bolas because that's super expensive. Cut a Jace. Cut probably 2 Forces, honestly. And then we can shave 1 more card. I guess maybe just the Angrath Rampage is probably fine. Yeah, the +1/+1 I guess is something. I still think Curiosity is better, though. I don't know. You're putting it on flyers anyway. I think the +1/+1's like not worth... I don't think it's worth it in Legacy, the +1/+1 personally, but I don't know. Because with the Curiosity, you can just sit back. You're not under any pressure to attack, and because it's not going to fall off, and you can just sit there and then eventually start attacking again. So, right, this seems fine. And this Liliana the Veil seems way better against this deck. We don't need the 4th Edict, I don't think. That was pretty close though. We almost got back into that. Okay, so after this, we've got 1 more match to play, and then we're going to play Dinos. Yes, we would love to play first. This is probably just fine, honestly. We've got 2 removal spells. We can do both of these off of a swamp, which is nice. And I think we're just going to go turn 1 Inquisition here, so we don't get dazed. Okay, so... Wow, they've got Commandeer? Jeez. Good lord. Commandeer. Yeah, that's true, Protag. That's definitely... I mean, that's obviously the philosophy behind it. Jeez, okay. So, we can't beat Commandeer at the moment. At all. In any way. So I guess we'll just take the Delver at this point, I think. This is the thing that kills us. We literally cannot beat Commandeer. That's hilarious. Delver would die. So is this a Brainstorm or is this a Needle? Surely it's just a Needle. No, they're just passing. Oh, they must have... oh, so they can day something, I guess, maybe? Brr, that's super rough. I will play the Badlands out, I think, so I can play double black if I need to and not get a second blue source wasted for the time being. Oh, take the Brainstorm. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know. I mean, they could almost just... I guess they're not going to commandeer the Fatal Push, but... yeah, you're totally right. That's what I should have done. Oh, we actually can't play Narset. I should have played the Underground Sea. I'm such an idiot. Yeah. You're totally right. You're totally right. I'm not very good at this game, though, so... That's why that play was made. We'll play the Delta and pass. I guess at least we're not under any pressure yet. But yeah, that was definitely the better line, is to take the Brainstorm. Yep. I guess it might work out for us, but they did get to see more cards. They probably won't commandeer this, I wouldn't have thought, but you never know. There's like nothing we can really do at the moment, because the commandeer just ranches us so hard. Let's play a blue... colour source out. Let's play the Volcanic Island, that seems fine. On Magic Online, that's my biggest competitive achievement, that's for sure. I've got 5 airs before, I just don't ever get them published. Wow, we're just going to draw all the lands and lose to this commandeer. Bait with Lily? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I should have baited with Lily. The problem is, though, they just get the Lily. I guess it doesn't matter if they have the Lily. So I guess we'll crack these. Get an island. This doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm going to let them... If they want to take the Delta, they can. I don't really care. I doubt they're going to name this. But I'm okay cracking one. Yeah, that's fine. To be fair, I think I played the Bog Boys challenge quite well. Despite how lucky we got. I think I did okay with that. Wow, we're just going to draw all the lands in our deck now. Yeah, I suppose maybe we have to start baiting with Lily. How long are they from flipping this? They still only got one thing in the bin. I don't know. I don't think we're under any pressure yet. I think I'm still just going to play... I think I'm still just going to wait. Yeah, Force would be a good draw here. Now they have a second land, which seems scary. We played this. They have a Trickster in hand, which doesn't really matter. This Commandeer is looking so good. Oh, come on! Come on, really? We're just going to lose to Mana Flood somehow? This league has been a weird league. I know I've timed out in one of the matches, but... Oh, jeez. Yeah, next draw will be Last Hope. Yeah, someone's been to this stream before. And it's getting like we need to draw at least 2 things though. We need to draw something to answer Commandeer, and we need to draw something to clear the board. And they've got a true name, so we need to draw Deluge plus Force, probably plus another counter spell. And I just pressed frickin' F8 again. Oh man. It's alright, we'll be playing Dino soon enough. We will be playing Dino soon enough. Let's just kill this Terramander, I guess, for now. I mean, they're going to bolt me, probably. No? Could you not just bolt me with the Commandeer? That would probably work. Then I'd be at 5. That's probably fine. Sure. Yeah, finally playing a real deck. All we do on the stream is play real decks. These brews suck. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter what gets edicted with this. because this buys us a turn either way around. That's fine. I suppose I could try... I guess now I might play the Liliana. Well, because I don't mind... I don't know. They're going to take the Liliana. I think either way round. And if they take the... Yeah, I think this is the right way to play this. Because they're not going to commandeer this at all. And it doesn't matter which one we get rid of. And they might not even want to commandeer this because it doesn't do very much against us. So they're just going to force. Okay, well that's really good because now they're down on blue cards. They need 2 blue cards for this. So the question now is, do they have 2 blue cards for this Narset? Probably. I think we're not going to win if they do... Did they play a land last turn? They probably just... I mean, the whole deck's blue, right? So they must have 2 blue cards. So I think I'm going to have to pass again. Yeah, that's fair. Well, it worked out It worked out anyway, but not through skillful sequencing. So they're definitely going to have 2 blue cards. They just have another true name. Amazing. So we need to hit Deluge this turn or we're dead. And even if we hit Deluge, we're still dead because they can commandeer it. So let's just show them the Narset. But this is going to get commandeered. For sure. Deluge one time. It didn't get commandeered. I guess he just doesn't care. But they get control of it, don't they? Oh, so Deluge would still resolve. Okay, fair enough. What? Oh, they're stifling the activation. Yeah, fair enough. Sweet. Oh, that was rough. We just got destroyed by... Well, it's not really a standard deck. Look at this league today. It's been so bad. It's not really a standard deck because it's got True Name in, but still. Well, thank you for sticking around. We're going to play one more. We'll concede to the opponent if we get into a winning position, but that's highly unlikely, let's be honest. And then we're going to play some Dino Belcher. So stick around. We're almost on Dino Belcher. Yeah, we're going to do that after this round. Dino Belcher up super soon. Yeah, the 05 is real. And this match we timed out on as well, which is super rough. We probably would have won the timeout match in the second round. We've had pretty rough running today, though, I think. I'm not very good at Magic anyway, but I still feel like we've had some rough running. That last round the last game was kind of indicative of that, so yeah, at least we won a game. Well, we're nearly at Dino Belcher, so that's good. Dino Belcher is what we're all here for, really. This is just... I was like, oh, we'll just play some Grixis because that's been sweet. Probably just 05's the entire bloody league. The Dino Belcher League will be on the YouTube as well, so song requests. I don't play music on stream. I don't really know how to set that up, and I'm probably not going to bother, because it just means the VOD's muted. I know that you like to control the music for Chase. I know, you guys can always put music on in the background yourselves, unless you're at work. In which case, you've got this in the background. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I can't compete with that either. I've got to carve out my own niche, so... You just get to listen to my inane prattle. Oh, man. Okay, well, we're definitely conceding this. If we get into winning position. So this hand looks pretty good. Thanks very much for the follow, Rudikov. We'll be belchering some nerds with some dinos very soon, so stick around for that, everybody. So I'm going to just play Delta and pass, and then we can go Swamp, probably just second Underground Sea actually, if they're not playing something with Wastelands. How's it going, Callum? We're going to die. We're going to be. Oh, jeez, come on.
Dumpster.
Oh man. What's the worst possible matchup for the double him hand? Dredge. You couldn't write this. And we've hit post and dredge in this league again, which we did in the last league as well, so that's super rough. This just, I can't be bothered to play this first game. We're going to lose anyway. We're going to concede the first game. We've got 2 hymns in hand. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're going to... Should we just go to Dino Belcher? Who wants to just go to Dino Belcher? Make yourselves heard. We're just going to get ranched anyway. I don't think I've got it in me to play this against Dredge. It's not very good testing for me anyway, or good practice. So I think we're just going to go Dino Belcher. Stay and crush him. Have you seen the stream before, ProTag76? I don't know if you've seen the stream before. Crushing isn't necessarily what we do on the stream. I don't know if I want to play against Dredge when we're not going to win any prizes. Let's do Dino Belcher. Let's do Dino Belcher. There we go. Sweet. Right. I'm gonna switch scenes a second to actually I'm gonna quickly set this up. So I'll be back very soon.